Hello, my name is Yella, and today with us we have Gija. Hey!
Hey!
And today we will be talking about staying true to yourself, ADHD, performance anxiety, dancing struggles, and balancing friendships.
And it's like this spiraling, and then it's like a full-on panic attack. People.
So, what is it that you do?
Well, I do a lot of things, so I'll probably start from my childhood. Since I was little, I started to dance and go to gymnastics. So, and a little fun fact about me is I actually lived in England for 8 years.
Okay, so we're changing countries now. Okay.
Yeah. So, when I lived in England, I went dancing and gymnastics. So, ever since I was 5 years old, and I've been dancing till now.
Okay, an active child. Okay, and why did you start dancing?
Well, my mother saw that I was a very, very active child.
Okay.
And she was like, you need to go somewhere. You need to get that energy out because it's hard to fall asleep with you.
I'm not dealing with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She was like, no.
No.
So she just put me into dance classes and gymnastics, and I went there 5 days in a week. So I was very, very busy. After school, immediately dance or gymnastics. And the dance was a little bit on the weird side because it was 3 hours straight. But for each hour, it was a different type of dance.
Okay, so you were like an expert in like all sorts of things when it comes to dancing.
I wouldn't say expert.
But you knew your stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
I knew my stuff. So the first hour was jazz dancing. Then we would go to this first room for the jazz dancing, and then next up we would go to another room right on through one door, and we
Everything in the same building.
Yes.
Okay.
It's literally one room and one room here. It's like next to each other. So we moved. And then it was ballet for an hour. And then after that, it's back to the other room and tap dancing for an hour.
How did it go, tap dancing?
Well, it went actually really well. It was really fun because you get to put these like special shoes on with the like metal things on the bottom. And then it's just click, clack, click, clack. It's so fun. And the thing is with jazz dancing, it's the rest of your body has to be more like stiff, more on the more posturous, but then you have to let go of your like ankles, so your foot just goes like this.
Okay, and which part of the day was your favorite back then?
Since I was a pretty competitive child, the best part of a day would be especially during ballet, if I saw that I was doing a bit better than the rest of the girls. I would be so proud of myself. I would be so happy, and I would be extremely happy if I got a compliment from the teacher.
Recognition.
I know,
Yeah.
right? It's so rewarding, and then it actually pushes you to do more.
And then you can come to a burnout.
Yay!
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
It's in the loop, you know.
But as a child, I didn't really experience any burnout.
You're just happy to be there, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just taking everything in. A lot of energy.
And honestly, I think the only reason I didn't really get burnout is because my mom usually made me go sleep at a reasonable time. So like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.
Fairly balanced schedule, yeah.
So I would go to school, then my extracurriculars, and my energy levels would be a little bit on the down low, and then me in bed and just out.
Yeah,
in
a coma.
Yeah, coma.
What qualities do you usually need to become a dancer? Are there any?
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I would say that you need courage, because if you're a very timid person and you want to dance but you're not ready to like get over yourself and go on stage and put yourself out there, you're not going to be a dancer. You're not going to be able to do anything. Yeah. So you need that courage, that like first step to just go out and challenge yourself.
But even then, I feel like maybe you still struggle with some performance anxiety. I understand that in theory, you're stepping over yourself and you're facing new things. It's all right, but I still feel like every once in a while, maybe you still struggle with some things. And have you struggled with and like performance anxiety or anything?
Absolutely. I mean, I've had a lot of times where before a show, I'm behind the scenes and I'm like, "Oh my god, what's going to happen? What if I fuck up?
Crazy.
It's like so many eyes are watching me. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? This is going to ruin my life."
Very self-aware.
Yeah. And then I start panicking and going down the spiral, and then it's just depressing. And then you start to panic, and then you really do start to become more stiff, and then you do fuck up only because of your constant worrying. So how I learned to deal with that is just like stop giving a fuck.
Yeah, honestly, like no one cares as much as you do.
Exactly.
No one gives a shit.
Yeah, no one gives a shit.
Ever.
Like, I've been on stage, and every time now before I go on stage, I'm like, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna be amazing, and this is gonna be the best show ever.
Yeah, like first you have to convince yourself, then you can convince other people.
Yeah, fake it till you make
Yeah,
it, girl.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
By the way, have you ever had like performance anxiety?
I don't really do performance as any ever. I don't think I ever danced in front of people or like I never did anything that far out of my comfort zone, but I get it daily. Like when people watch me do like a simple task, I would be able to do it like perfectly when I'm alone. But if someone's watching me and like if I'm aware about it, I can like fuck it up for like no reason. I don't know. It depends. It really depends on my mood, because sometimes I like the attention or like I find ways to use it, but not all the time. And I don't know what triggers it exactly. But it's way better now than it was before. Like
That's good. That's good. Improvement.
Yeah, I'm way more comfortable with myself nowadays than in my childhood or teenage years.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. You learn how to work with yourself.
Yeah.
Like you learn how to work with your system instead of fight it,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you just gotta learn things about yourself.
Yeah, and go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow. I was actually doing folk dance when I was in maybe elementary/middle school. Yeah, it was a thing in my school that my class was for some reason tasked to just learn how to folk dance. Older classes did more of a modern dances and all, and I was like, damn, it's so boring because they look so cool and flashy and we're just only doing folk dancing. But it was kind of, I think, fundamental. Like in general, it was very important for my character growth because those were my first experiences in how to like work with people, because you're dancing as a group. You're dancing with your partner. Like you have to feel each other. You have to really understand each other without words, without anything. So that was like one of those first experiences that I was like, I get you. I see how we work. Everyone has a job. Everyone has their part to do. And you just have to keep the show running.
Yeah, it's like a well-oiled machine.
Yes, absolutely. Like a mechanism, you know? Yeah.
And one thing about Lithuanian folk dance that I really love are the outfits.
Really, I used to hate them because,
like,
but now
I have no idea. But maybe I'm just like a patriot. I fucking love those outfits. one time my mom, she was doing a show with like the culture home, and she got an outfit for the show, and I was like, Mom, can I put it on? And she was like, yes, okay. And I was taking photos and I was having the time of my life because I looked absolutely gorgeous. It looked amazing. And when I see like Lithuanian folk dance, I'm like, yes, outfits, amazing. So
I get so sentimental thinking about it or seeing it because no one is doing folk dance nowadays. It's forgotten. I feel like it's forgotten. And we used to go to competitions. We used to go to other countries because we were like, how should I put it? The school was so proud of us as a class that we were doing this folk dancing, and we would just compete with other countries and all, and we used to travel a bit more. But it's fairly tough, you know. Like I don't remember how they're called in English, but you have these specific boots that you have to tie, and sometimes they would untie in the middle of the dance.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
yes, and I've had partners fucking up and like just falling to the ground while we're dancing in a circle. So you have to jump over your person, or just it's crazy. You have to ignore what's happening because the show must go
The show
on.
must go on,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Those are very specific cases that it happens. Basically never, because you rehearse, and like you cannot do mistakes. But sometimes like we were trained to like just ignore it. Just I see nothing. So yeah,
Yeah, I see. I don't
Nothing,
see anything. Mm-mm.
sorry girl, I'm stepping over you. It's crazy, honestly. But yeah, that's how it went. And when you just started dancing, did you start alone or with a friend?
Well, when I started dancing, it was a dance school, so there were many like kids. It was actually just girls. There were no guys there. So it was a bunch of us, and then after I moved back to Lithuania, I did go to school, and there was also a dance group and a lot of kids, but there were guys there as well. So something, something new. And then I moved to another town, and then I sort of didn't find a group in my hometown that I liked that much. So I went to another like town like Cholet, and that's where I joined the extreme dance group. They dance hip hop, so I tried something new other than classic dancing. Um,
How was it?
Honestly, I loved it a lot. The music sometimes wasn't to my liking, but I got over it because I'm dancing with a group. I'm learning new dances, new moves. I'm having fun. So I was like, YOLO. So I was having the time of my life. And sadly, the drive from my hometown and to Cholet was a little like tedious. Not scary, but tedious because, of course, I was underage, so I didn't have a car or I couldn't drive myself. So my parents had to do that for me. And they're also busy people. They have work and all that. So it's like I can't always be there. And the problem with dance groups is if you miss like one or two sessions, you're going to miss a lot.
Yeah, you're falling behind.
Yeah. So then I was falling so much behind that I just stopped going altogether. And I didn't dance for a while until 9th grade when my dance teacher of my high school, she actually saw me and my best friend dancing in her dance class because it was mandatory for us. And she was like, you two, after class.
She noticed immediately.
Yes, immediately. And I was like, oh no, are we in trouble? I was like, oh no. And my bestie was like, I don't know. So we went to the teacher after class and she's like, do you want to join as a duet?
She
And
had to scare you
yes,
just for that.
yes. She scared the living shit out of
Oh my
us.
God.
But she just invited us to be a duet and just create our own dances. She literally gave us our own creative freedom.
She saw potential.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I love that. She's such an amazing person. Like during the lesson, she's different than when she has rehearsals with us. Because in class, it's like a lot of the people don't want to dance and then they just don't move. And then it's like frustrating for
She's
both
more
the.
pushy, probably.
Yeah. She's more pushy. She seems more angry and like, how can you not do this simple move? You know, I mean, I would probably be the same. Because just stepping side to side, is that so difficult?
Yeah.
Come on.
I understand.
And obviously, it was usually the guys that got like.
Are we surprised?
Yeah. Are we surprised? No, we're not. But yeah. And during our duet, like rehearsals, she was such a sweetheart. She literally, the first 10 minutes, we just yap. Just yappa.
Yeah, I've noticed that usually professors and teachers are way nicer one-on-one.
Yes, that's like so true. So she just sits there and we do whatever we want. We can make jokes. We come up with the moves ourselves. Like what just gets into our heads, we just do it. Like the songs, we picked them. The outfits for like competitions, we picked them, right? Only from time to time she added her own like professional opinion. For example,
She should.
Yeah, like just some advice. For example, she knows what looks good on stage. So if we picked like a clothing that would look like meh on stage, she would be like, maybe pick something different, you know?
Okay.
Like this isn't that great in this type of lighting, you know?
But that's how it should be. She's giving you the freedom.
Yeah.
She probably saw the drive in your
Mhm.
eyes and she was like, okay, you can handle it. You can do most of the things alone with your own, purely fueled by your own ambition.
Yeah. And I think it's also because of her mentality, like her thought process. Since our group is not the only group she had an older group with about 10 to 15 girls, and then a younger group that had like 5 girls and about 2 or 3 boys. So she was handling those groups as well, which probably took a lot of her time. And she's that kind of person. She even told me herself that she wants a group to be able to do it themselves, right? Like if she's sick or can't go there or something goes like happens to her, that she knows she can trust the group to do it themselves.
That's so good. Because at the end of the day, you're doing it for yourself.
Exactly.
Not for her. She's like teaching that sense of responsibility.
Exactly. Yeah. So in that sense, I loved her so much because she just, you do you. You do you, boo.
It's on you. You're doing whatever you want. I'm here to help you.
Yes.
But that's about it. Yeah.
Yes. She was like the mental support. And she actually let us be our own weirdos.
As it should be, honestly.
Yes. And you should just not give a shit what other people say because that's just gonna bring you down.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. Be your own weirdo.
Be your own weirdo and don't be afraid to show it, honestly.
Yes. Because that's also how you get friends.
Yeah.
That
That's how you
actually
connect with other
accept you.
people.
Yes.
That's how they see how you are, what you do, and what your whole vibe. Like, how else are you supposed to meet other people? Honestly, you have to be real.
Yeah, be real.
Be real. And have you ever noticed people around you, your friends, your closer circle, having any similar qualities? Like, have you ever noticed that you're attracted to this type of people, or is everyone very different? Because there are so many different cases.
Well, the people that I am close to, like my close friend circle, yeah, there is a very common denominator, you know?
Okay.
So the common denominator is weirdos. Complete and utter weirdos. Like, they're unhinged, they say random shit, and if I do something random or silly or weird, they don't give a fuck.
You
They
don't
don't
react.
mind. Yeah, just normal everyday life.
Casual Tuesday.
Absolutely, yeah. It really also depends on the situation. For example, if I'm in my university and we have to do a group project and it's like random people that I don't really know, but I'm still kind of friendly towards. It's just like they have that quality of being outgoing. You know, they're very they communicate very well.
Okay.
Yeah. They put themselves out there. They go talk to people. They're social butterflies, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm friends with social butterflies, and my very close friends are just weirdos.
Have you ever noticed your friendship dynamics changing throughout the years? Or not really?
I mean, there's always that change of people around you. Especially since for me, I've been changing my own environment because I have been moving quite a bit. So the people that I surround myself with differ. But there's always this one or two people that stay and you're like locked in.
Keepers.
Yeah, keepers. You just lock in and it's like you're not going anywhere.
You can try to run away. Not gonna happen.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
Like this.
Oh my god, actually, I'm gonna take this off because it's...
And have you ever noticed your confidence levels lowering around unhealthy people?
You have no idea. So, I'm that kind of person that feels things a lot, you know? The energies around me, the people...
Okay.
The energies, the people, it's just I'm very aware, and that type of energy just seeps into me and I start doing the same shit. I start mirroring that person. So let's say there's a person that I am always with and they constantly like say to me like, oh my goodness, this and this is so bad, this and this, I hate my life, oh, this is shit, this, just like it starts to get annoying. And then after some time I start thinking like that. I start thinking negatively. I start thinking, oh, this is so bad, oh my god, what if I fuck up? And then I start panicking and then it just spirals down into like this depressive episode. And then after a while of that depressive episode, I'm like, nah, I'm fucking done with this. I'm fucking done with this person. Cut. Just cut.
You consume that energy and usually don't even notice because they're so close to you. They're like, you know them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still, it's still, that those energies still get mixed and you still take those vibes from them, you know?
Yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah.
It truly sucks because you're friends, but they're unhealthy for you. I've also noticed that to have healthier connections, you need to have a bit more confidence in the first place. So I wanted to ask you, in what ways do you boost your own confidence?
Well, the thing is, my confidence came from my dancing and the mindset of not giving a fuck. Because when you're on stage, you cannot start panicking, because as soon as you start panicking, you start to forget the moves, you start to be stiff, and it doesn't look good. It does not look good. So the trick for me was I got more confident in my movements, and then right before every show, I'm like, I'm amazing. I've got this. We're gonna kill it. And we're gonna leave everyone in awe.
Affirmations.
Yes, affirmations. So, also, in dancing, if you do not make the correct move, right? People don't know you made the wrong move. They have no idea what your choreography is. They have no idea that that is incorrect.
You just go with it.
Yeah, you just go with it, and the the show must go on, you know? So you fuck up, but you keep moving and it seems like it's correct. No
They
one cares.
wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, they would not even notice. So it's like the same thing in everyday life. If you just go, if you just do it, if you just like not care about others' opinions, most of the time people won't even notice you did something wrong. Like they don't even care. So why should you?
They
Why should
wouldn't
you?
know unless you show it to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For example, you showed me your artwork, your book.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did.
And basically you said that the numbers weren't like perfectly in the corners, but before you even pointed that out, I did not know. I had no idea.
True.
So this is just like proof that people don't notice. They're oblivious.
They don't know what's going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever dealt with perfectionism?
Yes, actually. When I was younger, especially when I was in school, homework used to be hell on earth for me. And it's only because if I would do something, I would want to do it amazingly, perfectly, immediately, with no issues. So that perfectionism would be like a mental block, you know? And especially even in everyday life, even going down the stairs, I used to count the stairs and it had to be an even number.
My God.
It had to be an even number. Because if it's uneven, I will like go back and step on it again just so it's even.
And it only makes sense in your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if I know that it's going to be an uneven amount of steps, on the last step, I don't step down, I just jump off with both feet. Because then both feet will have equal steps.
My God. I can't. How does that even make sense? How does that even play out in a person's brain, honestly?
Like, I have no idea. It's probably just OCD.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it sounds like OCD. But I think I grew out of it a bit, because I used to actually like think about the steps and actually count the steps. Now, if I start counting, I'm like, no, stop counting, and then I lose the count, and then it's okay.
Yeah, it used to be very similar for me with anxiety. It would be out of control. I would be spiraling every day. I would not be attending things because it would turn into paranoia. And now it's way, 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 way better. Like sometimes I can I can actually choose not to worry. And I'm like, wow, this is life premium. Like, honestly, to not have those same problems that you were dealing with or have them less. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just have so much more control over your thoughts. It's insane. It's so great.
It's very clarifying.
Yeah. Exactly. I really recommend it.
Just, don't think about it much. Just don't think about it.
Think less. Think less.
Think less.
And in the past, you've mentioned that you really struggle with ADHD. How did that play out for you?
Well, I did say that I was a very active child. Like my mother says, 8 motors, constantly running.
Way too much for one person.
Way too much. I have no idea how she dealt with me. But anyways, besides the point. In school, it used to be extremely difficult for me because I am a person that cannot sit still. If I'm sitting, I have my leg just going or I'm like on the table like tap tap tap. I have to like a pen or like I'm doodling.
Something has to be going on.
Yes, something has to be going on, especially if the lesson is boring. If it's like the teacher's talking about something that's not interesting to me, I won't listen, I won't be present, I will be doing something else.
What else? Yeah.
Yeah, usually what I do is like draw a little, like just some cute doodles, just like or for example, if I have like a seatmate, I'm like, you want to play tic-tac-toe? And we just play tic-tac-toe.
No work has been done.
No work.
Yeah.
No work whatsoever. And then when I go home to do the homework, again, I have to sit and actually do something, and it's boring as fuck, and I hate it. But sometimes like I do it only because I need it. Because especially with mathematics, I do like numbers. I do like it, but only when I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's so much more fun when you see that you understand what you're doing. You understand the system behind it, you know?
So when I was doing like my mathematics homework, I used to like, oh, I know this. And then when I get stuck on something that I don't know, I'm like, oh my God.
I don't know this.
I
don't know this.
And then I start panicking because then I think about my future. I think about like exams, and it's like, oh my God, I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to go to the other class. I'm going to be left in the same class for the next year again. And it's like this spiraling, and then it's like a full on panic attack.
It's like panic attack, paranoia, anxiety, everything mixed in one.
Yes. And it's just hell on earth. So that's why I usually don't do homework, because I don't want the panic attack.
Simple solutions.
Yeah, and this is actually a mix of my perfectionism and my ADHD. Because my perfectionist self is like, if I can't do it perfectly, don't do it at all.
Yeah.
But my ADHD brain is like, if I'm going to do it, I need something other than the thing I'm doing. Like, for example, music or some video to play so I can actually focus. Because sometimes if I can't focus, then I start panicking again. And then my perfectionist self is like, you can't do this. You're doing it wrong. It's not perfect. And it's like, oh my gosh.
It's so exhausting.
Yes.
Because as someone who struggles with perfectionism too, I completely get it, girl. But what I've learned is that it's better to like, for it to be like rough and just like shaky, but still exist.
Yeah.
Like you have to do it first. Like, how is it the saying? Make it exist first and perfect it later.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
It is like that.
Yeah.
Just the important part is that something is there, and then you can go into detail after.
Exactly. Because at first you need to start doing something.
But sometimes even like the rough parts look absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
What is it, like Wabi-sabi?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Find beauty in imperfections.
Yes, and that was this other thing that really helped me to get over perfectionism, is that I started to love those tiny mistakes that make the artwork, like the thing that you're doing, human. They give the soul to the thing, you know, that you're doing. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, do mistakes.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah.
That's actually what scientists do as well. Scientists is just trial and error. You have to fail to know what to do next.
But how else can you learn?
Exactly.
Yeah. Were there any key moments in your life that got you to where you are right now?
Now that I think about it, the most important key moments in my life were when I met my best friend, my bestie Foresti, and when I got into dancing, because dancing made me more confident, made me more outgoing, and made me love myself. while my best friend, she was like my emotional support. She was always there for me no matter what. Even if I've made mistakes, she would still stand by me and like point out like, listen girl, you done something wrong. You need to
She's
fix
real
it.
with you.
Yes, that's the friends you need who are real with you. So the combination of my bestie, my personal psychologist, if I would say so myself, um, the combination of dancing and my best friend is a beast. It made me into an outgoing person that analyzes themselves, like myself and others, and understands like the environment and myself. So I know what people I don't like, who I should be talking to, who I shouldn't be talking to.
You're more selective now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I've actually gotten better at cutting people off. Because previously I was basically a mattress. People could walk on me however the fuck they wanted to.
And your time is valuable.
Yes, exactly.
You're wasting your time with the wrong people. You get nothing out of it.
You only drain yourself.
You drain yourself. Yeah, exactly.
And I got tired of it. I got completely and utterly tired of it. So I'm like, no, that's it. I gotta change this. So I am still getting better, getting there to a point where I want to be.
It's not perfect.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's something.
Yeah, you're on that
Wabi-sabi.
road.
Wabi-sabi.
Wabi-sabi. Yeah. Yeah, and I've noticed myself that it's usually not even a you problem. It's your environment. And with the right people, you can literally do anything. You're unstoppable. Like, truly, sometimes certain people bring something, some side of you that you've never knew that even existed. And that was it for this episode. Thank you, Gija, for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Anytime, girl, anytime. If you want to be our guest, our contacts are in the description. And same for Gija. If you want to contact her, her contacts are always in the description.
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.